kids, welcome back to Kids Church Online. I hope you had a good week. My week was kind of bad. You see, my parents bought something really cool for my sister and they didn't buy me anything. I was feeling really angry and sad. I ended up talking to my mom about it and she said that I was being jealous. Have you ever heard that word before? Jealous is when you get angry because you want something that someone else has. It's not good to be jealous. That brings me to our main point for today. Jealousy hurts relationships. Today we're going to be learning about a story in the Bible where some people were jealous. Before we do though, let's worship together. Stand up, find a spot, and let's sing and dance together.
To something good. I know that you are always up to something good. You'll make a way, whatever it takes. There's nothing your love won't endure. I know that you are always up to something good. Through the deepest valley, you go before me, you are here. For I know you'll never leave me, your love surrounds me, I won't fear. When I'm broken and down to nothing, I know that you are always up to something good. To something good. Through the darkest night, you are on my side. You were always faithful. Through my fear and doubt, you will lead me out. You were always able. Through the darkest night, you are on my side. You were always faithful. Through my fear and doubt, you will lead me out. I know that you are always up to something good. I know that you are always up to something good. You'll make a way, whatever it takes. There's nothing your love won't endure. I know that you are always up to something good. You'll make a way, whatever it takes. There's nothing your love won't endure. I know that you are always up to something good.
Our Bible story today comes from the Old Testament in the book of Genesis chapter 37. This week we are starting week 1 of 4 weeks of the story of a guy named Joseph. Remember our main point? Jealousy hurts relationships. Look out in the story to see who was jealous and what they were jealous of. Let's watch together.
stories of the Bible. Joseph and his coat. So this is Joseph.
Hey!
You see, Joseph was the son of Israel and Rachel. Israel loved Joseph more than all 12 of his sons. In fact, he made Joseph a coat to show him how much he loved him. When Joseph's brothers saw this, they hated Joseph. One night, Joseph had a dream. When he awoke, Joseph told the dream to his brothers. He said, "Listen to this dream I had. We were gathering grain when suddenly my bundle of grain rose up and all of you bowed to me." This made his brothers hate Joseph even more. And they said, "You're gonna rule over us?" Then Joseph had another dream. And he told it to his brothers and his father. He said, "Listen, I had another dream. And this time the sun and moon and 11 stars were bowing down to me." This time Israel heard the dream and rebuked Joseph, saying, "Will your mother and brothers and I actually come and bow down before you?" The brothers were even more angry when they heard the second dream. Israel, however, decided to think about what Joseph was saying. One day, Joseph's brothers were working when they saw Joseph coming to meet them. One of his brothers mocked him and said, "Here comes the dreamer. Come on now, let's kill him and throw him away to be devoured by a ferocious animal. Then we'll see what comes of his dreams." One of the brothers named Reuben wanted to rescue Joseph, so he said, "Let us not take his life. Instead, throw him in the pit."
Yeah!
So when Joseph came to his brothers,
Hey!
they attacked him. They took the robe their father had given Joseph. They hoisted Joseph up and threw him into the well. Then they saw a group of men from Midian coming towards them. Judah thought it would be a good idea to sell Joseph to these men. So the brothers sold Joseph to the merchants for 20 shekels. The brothers then took the coat of many colors back to their father and made him believe that Joseph had been killed. Israel wept for his son whom he loved. Meanwhile, Joseph was taken as a slave to Egypt to work in the house of a man named Potiphar, for Joseph's story was only just beginning.
Did you look out to see who was jealous in the story and what they were jealous of? If you realize that it was Joseph's brothers, you are right. Joseph was his father's favorite son, and because of that, his father gave him a special colored coat. His brothers were jealous of the coat. They were also jealous of the dreams that he had. Their jealousy led them to do some pretty bad things. They threw Joseph in a pit, sold him as a slave, and lied to their dad and said he had died. That's really bad. Have you ever been jealous before? I know I have. When we get jealous, it can really hurt the relationships that we are in. When I was jealous of my sister, I was so angry that I didn't want to talk to her, and that's not good for our relationship. Has jealousy ever hurt one of your relationships before? In the Bible, in 1 Corinthians 13:4, it says, "Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud." The verse is really clear that if we love people, that love is not jealous. So what can we do if we find ourselves feeling jealous? Well, one thing we can do is remind ourselves of our main point today, that jealousy hurts relationships. We can also remind ourselves of the key verse, 1 Corinthians 13:4. Can you say it with me on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud. 1 Corinthians 13:4. We can also ask God and pray to see if He can help us with our feelings of jealousy. We can talk to an adult that we trust and tell them how we're feeling and ask for help. One other thing we can do is remember all that we do have to be thankful for. We could even write a list of things that we have that we are thankful for. Jealousy is not an easy thing, but we don't want to be jealous because it hurts our relationships and only makes us angry. My challenge for you this week is to stop and think about if you're feeling jealous. And if you are, remind yourself of our key verse or make a list of things that you are thankful for that you do have. Now, to end our kids' church today, Joel is going to teach us how to make origami coats. I'm going to give you 60 seconds, and when it starts, go find some paper and some kind of colored utensil, crayons, markers, pencil crayons, and come on back. Ready, set, go.
Ready, set, go.
Hey kids, so today we're going to make this sheet of paper into a coat. Now one thing that you're actually going to need is a pair of scissors. So if you might need your parents to help you with this, safety scissors. So let's start. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start our page long way, and we're going to take this corner and we're going to fold it all the way down so that it makes a line this way. Similar to how the frog. And we're going to go like this, and we're going to crease that line. Okay? So this should line up, and you should have a point up there. Now, with your scissors, very safely, you might want to get a parent to help you. You're going to cut off this piece. Okay? Straight along that line. Alright? So we'll cut that off. Just like that. Trim it a little. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to unfold, and we should have a square. Okay. So our next step, once you cut, you're going to grab the top piece, you're going to fold it down, and you're going to match up the corners. All right. And you're going to crease all the way across. All right, now we're going to unfold that. Let's turn our paper. Now we're going to fold it down again, just like that. Match up your corners again and crease. There we go. All right, now let's unfold it. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing kind of, but we're going to fold down the top, but just bring it to the center line here. So fold it in, match it with that center line, and then crease it straight across. All right, and now we'll turn our paper all the way around. Same thing on this side. Bring it to that center, just like that. And crease it all the way across. Okay, now bring it up like this. Now we're going to take the bottom. We are going to fold it up, bring it to that center line again, and let's crease that bottom. Okay, and now let's unfold that. Now that we're just going to use as a guideline because we actually need to bring the top and match it to this second line here that I made. Okay, so right there. And crease. All right, so now you should have a smaller rectangular looking piece of paper. Now we're gonna flip that all the way over. All right, make sure your fold here is at the top, right? So facing towards you. And you're actually going to, we'll turn it this way, and you're going to fold it in like that. And you just kind of wanna bring it up just like that. And then crease down here and crease all the way down here. You want to make it a little bit at an angle, you know. All right. And then on this side, we're going to bring this one in. Same as the other side. Just like that. And crease. Now, that looks like a pretty good coat to me. Okay? And something you can do, so now that you're done with this, you can actually color it, you know, like Joseph and his coat of many colors.
Good job with your coats of many colors. I hope we'll see you back here next week as we continue the story of Joseph and see what happens next. Have a great week.